Hello everyone. In this video, let us discuss how to solve a problem on admission of a partner. What do you mean by admission of a partner? Admission is nothing but new partner is joining an existing partnership firm. When a new partner joins the existing partnership firm, certain accounting adjustments are required. So what are the steps? Altogether there are 5 steps. The first one is revaluation account. The second is regarding either goodwill account or adjusting entry regarding goodwill. The third step is partners capital account. Fourth one is bank account, and the last is nothing but the balance sheet after the admission of a new partner. Okay, let us work out the one problem by considering all these steps. Here I have taken a problem. Let us go through the question here. It is given A and B are partners sharing profit and losses in the ratio of 2:1. So you can observe here in the first line, A and B are partners sharing profits and losses in the ratio of 2:1. That means there are two partners in a partnership firm and their profit sharing ratio is 2:1. And their balance sheet is given. Since they are already running a business, they have their own balance sheet having certain assets and liabilities. So what are the assets they have? They have cash, stock, debtors, machinery and furniture. You can see the value of all these assets here. See, all these are assets, right? And on the liability side, they have creditors, bills payable, general reserve, as well as the capital of A and B. There are two partners, their capital is given. So total of the balance sheet is 1,52,000. Now what happens? It is given on the above date. C is admitted. So C is a new partner. C is a new partner and he is to be given. See here, you can see here, C is admitted into partnership firm and he is to be given 1/4 share. That means in future there will be new partner whose share is 1/4. Now what happens? Generally understand this. When there are two partners, their share of profit will be more. Obviously, when one more partner joins, there will be three partners. Their profit sharing of all partners, what happens? Comes down. It reduces, right? Yes. Now let us go through second one. In the second point, it is given he has to bring 60,000 towards capital and 6,000 towards his share of goodwill. So to become a partner of a firm, he should contribute certain capital. So since A and B are agreeing C to be the new partner, C should bring certain amount of capital. How much is the capital contribution of C here? C should bring 60,000 and it is given he should bring 6,000 towards his share of goodwill. What is the purpose of goodwill here? Because since new partner joins, the old partners are sacrificing certain share of their profit to C. So profit of A and B, what happens? Comes down. So they will suffer loss due to this. Therefore, C should give certain compensation to A and B. This is nothing but what? Goodwill. So how much C should bring here? 6,000 towards what here? Goodwill. Right? Okay. Now the third point is that assets are to be revalued as follows. Very important to remember that when the new partner joins the existing firm, all the assets and liabilities of the existing firm should be revalued. What is revaluation? Revaluation is nothing but ascertaining what is today's value. See here, they have prepared the balance sheet on 31st March, right? 31st March 2016, and today and the same day they are admitting C. So they have to find out whether the value of assets and liabilities are increased or decreased. If there is any increase in the value of assets and liabilities, it will result either in profit or loss. Okay, so let me explain this in a few minutes. See, when the value of asset increases, what happens? You are having a property, you are having a land, its value is 1 lakh. Now it is increased to 1,20,000. Let us assume like that. What is about 20,000? Profit or loss? It is obviously profit. So increase in the value of asset is what? Profit. Right? In the same way, decrease in the value of asset. For example, you have a motor car. Its value is 5 lakh. And after using for certain time, its value is reduced. Now its value is 4,50,000. So what about 50,000? 50,000 is nothing but decrease in the value of asset. Right? It is nothing but what? Loss. Similarly, in the case of liabilities, you have let us take an example of bank loan. You have a bank loan. Amount is 1 lakh. But today when you visit the banker says that it has been increased to 1,10,000 because of interest. So 10,000 you have to pay more. What is about 10,000? It is nothing but loss. So increase in the value of liability is loss. Right? Same way, decrease in the value of liability. For example, you have to pay some 10,000 rupees to your creditor, and now he is not there. He has, for example, let us take that he has left the city, he is not in this country. So you can save 10,000 now, right? So decrease in the value of liability is what is nothing but profit. By considering this, let us see what are the accounting adjustments are to be made. The third point, the assets are to be revalued as follows. Stock 55,000. What we should do here? Just we have to compare this figure with the balance sheet figure. Can you see the stock in the balance sheet? Yes. What is its value? Its value is how much here? Its value is given is how much it is? 60,000. See here, you can see the value of stock is how much here? 60,000. Right? Okay. Now, but whereas its value is now how much? 55,000. So 5,000 what happened? Reduced. Profit or loss? Yes, it is nothing but loss. So considering this profit and loss, we have to prepare revaluation account. In revaluation account is nothing but a nominal account. Nominal account principle, can you remember? Debit all expenses and losses, credit all incomes and gains. So here 5,000, what is it? Profit or loss? Decrease in the value of stock. Yes, it is nothing but loss. So, you should come to which side then? Debit side. Why? Debit all expenses and losses. Let us go through the solution, but I am explaining the basic things here. How you should treat each and every point. Right? Okay. Now, assets are revalued as under. Right? Here I am in this sentence. Stock how much here? 55,000. And debtors. What is the value of debtors given? Debtors value is 58,000. What is the value as per balance sheet? 60,000. That means 2,000 is reduced. Debtors is asset. 2,000 is profit or loss? It is nothing but loss. So where it should come? Debit side of revaluation account. And the next one, machinery 15,000. See here, machinery's value is how much here given? 15,000. How much is its value in the balance sheet? Its value is how much here? 12,000. That means the value of machinery is increased by 3,000. What is that 3,000 about? It is nothing but profit. 12,000 iddaddu 15,000 agide. Machinery value increase agide. It is nothing but what? Profit. So profit adre yava side barbeku? You should come to credit side of revaluation account. Right? And then furniture, you can see here, furniture's value is how much it is given? 8,000. Whereas as per balance sheet, furniture's value is how much here? 10,000. That means its value is increased or decreased. What happened? Balance sheet alli 10,000 untu, adjustment alli 8,000 untu. Adjustment is recent. So 2,000 enagide? Kadime agide. Adrinda what is it? Nothing but loss. So loss means you should come to which side? Debit side of revaluation account. The fourth point is about there was an outstanding liability for repairs 3,000. Can you see the balance sheet? Is there any outstanding repairs in the balance sheet? No, it's not there, but it's given. Repairs kodlike untu, baki untu 3,000. Idu extra kodbekalva neevu balance sheet alli irlilla. So extra liability, what is it? Nothing but profit or loss. Nimge enaitu? Loss aitu. So it should come to loss means debit side of revaluation account. Right? Okay. So this is the problem. Question. Now by considering revaluation account solution nodva. So what they have done? They have transferred machinery account 3,000. Yake? Because it is profit increased, right? And they have debited the revaluation account with stock, debtors, furniture and outstanding repairs. Stock, debtors and furniture, all the value is reduced, ಕಡಿಮೆ ಆಗಿದೆ. And outstanding repairs liability ಮೊದಲು ಇರಲಿಲ್ಲ, ಕೊಡಬೇಕು, so it is loss. Now when you compare the debit side and credit side of revaluation account, which side is more here? Which side is more? Debit side is more, because on the credit side there is only one item, 3,000. Now you are getting a difference of how much here? 9,000. When debit is more, debit means expenses are more than the incomes. So 9,000 difference is nothing but ಯಾವುದು? ಖರ್ಚು ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಉಂಟು, ಲಾಸ್ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಉಂಟು ಪ್ರಾಫಿಟ್ಗಿಂತ. ಅಂದರೆ ಬಂದ ಫಿಗರ್ ಏನಾಗಿರ್ತದೆ? ಲಾಸ್ ಆಗಿರ್ತದೆ. ಸೊ ಈ ಅಕೌಂಟನ್ನು ಯಾರು ಮಾಡುವಂಥದ್ದು? ಹೂ ಶುಡ್ ಪ್ರಿಪೇರ್ ದಿಸ್? Old partners. All these accounting adjustments are to be done before admission. C is not yet joined. Before that, A and B are preparing it. So this profit is to be distributed among A and B according to old profit sharing ratio. What is the old profit sharing ratio? 2:4. Right? So when you divide 9,000 among A and B, it will be 6,000 and 3,000 as per 2:1 divided by 3. Right? Okay. This is about revaluation account. I hope this is clear. Now let us come to the partners capital account. Here we have to prepare all partners capital. A and B are old partners and C is a new partner. How to prepare this? Now let us transfer whatever items are there in the balance sheet. In the balance sheet you have capital. A's capital 50,000, B's capital 40,000, right? So liability means which balance it is? Credit balance, already it's there. So it is the opening balance. So when you prepare partners capital account, it will by balance brought down. See here you can see 50,000 and 40,000 is credited to partners capital account. The next is about, see in the balance sheet, there is one item called general reserve. What is general reserve actually? It is nothing but accumulated profit. ಅಂದರೆ ಪ್ರತಿ ವರ್ಷ ಎಷ್ಟು ಪ್ರಾಫಿಟ್ ಅರ್ನ್ ಆಗ್ತದ ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಶೇರನ್ನು ಅವ್ರು ತೆಗೆದು ಸಪ್ರೇಟಾಗಿ ಇಟ್ಟಿರ್ತಾರೆ. ಅನ್ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟೆಡ್ ಲಾಸಸ್ ಏನಾದರೂ ಬಂದರೆ ಅದನ್ನು ಮೀಟ್ ಆಗಲಿಕ್ಕೆ. ಸೊ ರಿಸರ್ವ್ ಯಾರಿಗೆ ಸೇರಿದ್ದು? ಯಾರ ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಶೀಟ್ ಇದು? ದಿಸ್ ದ ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಶೀಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಎ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಬಿ, ರೈಟ್? ಸೊ ಆದ್ದರಿಂದ ಈ ಜನರಲ್ ರಿಸರ್ವ್ 12,000 ಇದೆ ಅಲ್ಲ, ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಟು ಬಿ ಡಿವೈಡೆಡ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ ಅಮಾಂಗ್ ಎ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಬಿ. ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಯಾಕೆ ಇದನ್ನು ಡಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿಬ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು? ಯಾಕಂದರೆ ಸಿ ಜಾಯಿನ್ ಆದ ನಂತರ ಸಿಗೂ ಪಾಲು ಕೊಡಬೇಕಾಗಬಹುದು, ರೈಟ್? ಸೊ ದಿ ಅಕೌಂಟಿಂಗ್ ಪ್ರೊಸೀಜರ್ ಎ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಬಿಗೆ ಅದನ್ನು ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು? ಡಿವೈಡ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಯಾವ ರೇಷಿಯೋದಲ್ಲಿ? ಓಲ್ಡ್ ರೇಷಿಯೋದಲ್ಲಿ. ಆಗ 12,000 ಡಿವೈಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದರೆ ಬೈ ಜನರಲ್ ರಿಸರ್ವ್. ಸಿ ಹಿಯರ್ ದ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಒನ್ ಎಂಟ್ರಿ ಐ ವಿಲ್ ಕಮ್ ಲೇಟರ್. Okay, the third one you can see here, this 12,000 is divided among A and B as per which ratio? 2:1 divided by 3. General reserve. Credit side yake liabilities comes to the credit side. Asset shows debit balance, liability shows credit balance. Right? Okay. ನಾವು ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಶೀಟಲ್ಲಿ ಬೇರೆ ಯಾವುದು ಇರ್ಬೋದು? ಪ್ರಾಫಿಟ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಲಾಸ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ ಅಂತ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ರಿಸರ್ವ್ ಫಂಡ್ ಅಂತ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಬೇರೆ ಅಂಥ ಐಟಮ್ಸ್ ಯಾವುದು ಇಲ್ಲ. ನಾವು ಅಡ್ಜಸ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟಿಗೆ ಬರುವ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ in the second point it is given he has to bring 60,000 towards what? Capital. Who should bring? New partner. What is the entry? Journal entry. When a new partner brings capital, cash comes in, right? Bank account debit to who is contributing? C. Bank account debit to C's capital account. Hagadre we are preparing C's capital account also. What will be the entry then? It will be by bank account. Here you can see by bank account. How much is the amount here? 60,000. It is the capital contribution by the new partner. And not only that much, he should bring 60,000 towards capital and 6,000 towards what? Goodwill. Goodwill. See here, when a new partner brings goodwill, he should bring amount, certain amount for what? He may bring certain amount for what? Goodwill. So what is the entry for that? Cash account debit to goodwill account. What is the entry then? Here we can prepare cash account debit to goodwill account or goodwill account debit to partners capital account, right? So here you can see here by goodwill account 4,000, 2,000. Here according to the accounting standards 26 AS 26, the goodwill is to be adjusted in a different manner. Okay, what is the accounting adjustment entries we are required to make? When a new partner brings goodwill, treat it as capital only, equivalent to what? Capital. That means cash account debit to capital account or cash account debit to goodwill account. There are two more adjustments. Let us understand one method to avoid the confusion. When the new partner brings goodwill, what is the entry? cash account debit to goodwill account. How much is bringing here? 6,000. Now cash account debit to goodwill account means whether it affects capital account, we are preparing partners capital account. ಅಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಬರುವುದಿಲ್ಲ ಅದು, ಯಾಕಂದರೆ ಕ್ಯಾಶ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ ಡೆಬಿಟ್ ಅಥವಾ ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ ಡೆಬಿಟ್ ಟು ಗುಡ್ವಿಲ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್, ಅದು ಆ ಗುಡ್ವಿಲ್ ಅಕೌಂಟಿಗೆ ಹೋಗಬೇಕು ಅಥವಾ ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಅಕೌಂಟಿಗೆ ಹೋಗಬೇಕು. ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾ? ಓಕೆ. ಆದರೆ ಆಫ್ಟರ್ ಬ್ರಿಂಗಿಂಗ್ ದಿಸ್, ವಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ಪರ್ಪಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಬ್ರಿಂಗಿಂಗ್ ಗುಡ್ವಿಲ್? ಟು ಗಿವ್ ದ ಕಂಪನ್ಸೇಷನ್ ಟು ಆಲ್ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ನರ್ಸ್ ಎ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಬಿ. ಸೊ ಎ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಬಿಗೆ ಈ 6,000 ಶೇರ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಹೌ ಟು ಶೇರ್ ಇಟ್? What is the entry? First entry you told bank account debit to goodwill account. The second entry will be for sharing this goodwill account debit. First entry ಅಲ್ಲಿ goodwill account credit ಆಗಿದೆ, ಇದು ಡೆಬಿಟ್ ಆಗಬೇಕು. ಏನಾಯ್ತು? goodwill account debit to ಯಾರಿಗೆ ಡಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿಬ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು? all partners capital. Who are the all partners? A and B. What is the ratio then? Sacrifice ratio. ಸ್ಯಾಕ್ರಿಫೈಸ್ ರೇಷಿಯೋ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದರೆ ಯಾರ್ಯಾರು ಎಷ್ಟೆಷ್ಟು ಸ್ಯಾಕ್ರಿಫೈಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಇನ್ ದಿಸ್ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ನಥಿಂಗ್ ಇಸ್ ಗಿವನ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ ಸ್ಯಾಕ್ರಿಫೈಸ್ ಆರ್ ನಥಿಂಗ್ ಇಸ್ ಗಿವನ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ ನ್ಯೂರೇಷನ್. ಇಫ್ ದ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಈಸ್ ವೆರಿ ಸೈಲೆಂಟ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ ದಿಸ್, ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಅಸ್ಯೂಮ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ಓಲ್ಡ್ ರೇಷಿಯೋ ಇಟ್ ಸೆಲ್ಫ್ ಈಸ್ sacrifice ratio. So how much is the sacrifice ratio then? 2:1. So what is the entry then? What I told? Cash account debit to or bank account debit to what? Goodwill account. The first entry. Then goodwill is distributed. Goodwill account debit to partners capital account A's account and to B account. So amount ಎಷ್ಟು ಉಂಟು? 6,000 ಅನ್ನು ಇಬ್ಬರಿಗೆ ಡಿವೈಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದರೆ 2:1 ರೇಷಿಯೋ ಇದೆ ಅವರದು. 4,000 and 2,000. ಆ ಎಂಟ್ರಿಯನ್ನು ಪೋಸ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ. ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಸಿ ಹಿಯರ್ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ನರ್ ಗುಡ್ವಿಲ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ ಡೆಬಿಟ್ ಟು ಪಾರ್ಟ್ನರ್ಸ್ ಕ್ಯಾಪಿಟಲ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಏನಾಯಿತು ಅವಾಗ? ಬೈ ಗುಡ್ವಿಲ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್. Right, here you can see by goodwill account 4,000 and 2,000 divided among A and I hope you understood. For goodwill we pass 2 entries. One entry is bank account debit to goodwill account. This entry has not affected partners capital account. ಯಾಕೆ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ನರ್ಸ್ ಕ್ಯಾಪಿಟಲ್ ಅಂತ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ, ಅದು ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಅಕೌಂಟಿಗೆ ಬರಬೇಕು ಮತ್ತು ಗುಡ್ವಿಲ್ ಅಕೌಂಟಿಗೆ ಬರಬೇಕು. ದ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಒನ್ ಇಸ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಡಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿಬ್ಯೂಟೆಡ್ ಅಮಂಗ್ ದ ಓಲ್ಡ್ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ನರ್ಸ್ ಆಸ್ ಪರ್ 2:1 ರೇಷಿಯೋ. ದ ಎಂಟ್ರಿ ಈಸ್ ಗುಡ್ವಿಲ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ ಡೆಬಿಟ್ ಟು ಪಾರ್ಟ್ನರ್ಸ್ ಕ್ಯಾಪಿಟಲ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್, ಸೊ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ರೈಟ್. ಎಸ್. ನಾವು ಆಫ್ಟರ್ ದಿಸ್ ಹಿಯರ್ ಇದು ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಶೀಟಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದದೆಲ್ಲ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಫರ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ ನಾವೀಗ ಅಡ್ಜಸ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್. ಆಮೇಲೆ ನಾವೀಗ ರಿವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಯೇಷನ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ ರೀಸೆಂಟಾಗೆಲ್ಲ. ರಿವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಯೇಷನ್ ಅಕೌಂಟಲ್ಲಿ ಎಷ್ಟು ಪ್ರಾಫಿಟ್ ಬಂದಿತ್ತು? ಲಾಸ್ ಬಂದಿತ್ತು 6,000 and 3,000. ಫಾರ್ ದಿಸ್ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ರಿಟರ್ನ್ ಹಿಯರ್ ಬೈ ಎಸ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಬೈ ಬಿಸ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್. So in revaluation account you have written by A's account and by B's account, and that means in partners capital account it should be what? 2 revaluation. Right? 2 revaluation. See here you can see here 6,000 and 3,000 posted. So just remember partners capital account ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು? First you have to transfer the capital from the balance sheet, transfer the reserve, transfer the profit and loss account, then see whether there is any goodwill adjustment, then capital contribution of the new partner is to be posted, and later you transfer the entries from the revaluation account. So all the entries are done now. Now we are supposed to close the account here. When we close, the total on the credit side is more. The credit side total is 62,000, 46,000 and 60,000. When we close it, we are balancing it. When we balance it, on the credit side you are getting a difference of 56,000, 43,000 and 60,000. Now what happens? This is the closing balance of capital. This goes to the balance sheet, right? And the last step is nothing but balance sheet. In the balance sheet, see, we are referring the old balance sheet. Old balance sheet is here. And we are considering the adjustments. ಏನಾದರೂ ಚೇಂಜಸ್ ಆಗಿದೆಯಾ? ಇನ್ಕ್ರೀಸ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದರೆ ಆ್ಯಡ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ಡಿಕ್ರೀಸ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದರೆ ಲೆಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ಚೇಂಜಸ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದರೆ ಚೇಂಜಸ್ ಫಿಗರನ್ನು ಎಂಟ್ರಿ ಮಾಡಿ. ಈಗ ಕ್ಯಾಶ್ ಇನ್ ಹ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಎಷ್ಟಿತ್ತು? 10,000 ಇತ್ತು. ಈಗ ಕ್ಯಾಶ್ 10,000 ಇದೆಯಾ? ಇಲ್ಲ. ಯಾಕೆ? ನ್ಯೂ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ನರ್ ದುಡ್ಡು ತಂದಿದ್ದಾನೆ, ಕ್ಯಾಪಿಟಲ್ 60,000 ತಂದಿದ್ದಾನೆ, ಗುಡ್ವಿಲ್ 6,000 ತಂದಿದ್ದಾನೆ. ಎರಡು ಅಮೌಂಟ್ ಏನಾಗಬೇಕು ಹಾಗಾದರೆ? ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಆಗಬೇಕಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ನಾವು ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಸಿ ದ ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಶೀಟ್ ಇಯರ್. ಕ್ಯಾಶ್ ಎಟ್ ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ವಾಸ್ 10,000 ಬಿಫೋರ್. Now 60,000 capital he has contributed, goodwill he has contributed 6,000, total now it is how much here? 76,000. Actually here it is a mistake. 10,000 should not have been written. Okay, 76,000 or 10,000 and 66,000. Right? Okay. Now the next item is thing is stock 60,000. But adjustment ಅಲ್ಲಿ stock ಏನಾಗಿದೆ ಕಮ್ಮಿ ಆಗಿದೆ ಎಷ್ಟು 55,000. 5,000 revaluation account ಹಾಕಿದ್ದೇವೆ. So stock is 60,000 less depreciation is 5,000 55,000. Similarly debtors 60,000 ಇತ್ತು old balance sheet ಅಲ್ಲಿ 2,000 reduce ಆಗಿದೆ 58,000. Machinery 12,000 ಇತ್ತು 3,000 ಏನಾಗಿದೆ ಅದು increase ಆಗಿದೆ. It should be 15,000. Furniture 10,000 was there and its value is reduced by 2,000 and now it should be how much here 8,000. This is on the asset side of the new balance sheet. On the liability side you can see that creditors no changes, bills payable no changes. Balance sheet ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಜನರಲ್ ರಿಸರ್ವ್ ಇತ್ತು ಅದು ಈಗ ಬರೋದಿಲ್ಲ ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಡಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿಬ್ಯೂಟೆಡ್ ಅಮಂಗ್ ದ ಓಲ್ಡ್ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ನರ್ಸ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಕ್ಯಾಪಿಟಲ್ ಇಸ್ ಚೇಂಜ್ಡ್. ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಶೀಟ್ ನೋಡಿ ನೀವು ಕ್ಯಾಪಿಟಲ್ ಎಷ್ಟಿತ್ತು 50 and 40 ಎ ಮತ್ತು ಬಿ ಇದು ಮಾತ್ರ ಇತ್ತು ಬಟ್ ನಾವು ದ ಕ್ಯಾಪಿಟಲ್ ಇಸ್ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಪ್ರಿಪೇರ್ಡ್ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ನರ್ಸ್ ಕ್ಯಾಪಿಟಲ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್. ಸೊ ಹೌ ಮಚ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ನರ್ಸ್ ಕ್ಯಾಪಿಟಲ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಇಯರ್ 56,000 43,000 and 60,000. The same is transferred. And one more new liability is outstanding repair bill. Adjustment ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರಲ್ಲ 3,000 ಕೊಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಉಂಟು ಅಂತ. So after posting all these we are supposed to total it and the total you can see here the total on both the sides is how much here 2,12,000. Balance sheet is tallied. I hope the solution is clear, right? Okay. If any doubt is there you can ask me. Okay. Thank you so much.